Velocity, winning, peace, and blessings. All right, so yeah, catching up on the ascendant videos for the sun transit, current sun transit in the zodiac sign of Aquarius. I know that I'm late on these shits. I know I was supposed to been drop them. The sun has made, I think, what the sun is at? The sun is at 7 degrees Aquarius currently, right? It started transiting through this sign February 13th or whatnot, right? So yeah, I'm quite late, but it's all good. We're gonna catch up. So from February the 13th until March the 14th, the sun will be transiting through the sign of Aquarius, right? For Taurus ascendant, the ascendant that I'm currently doing right now, Venus is your ascendant lord. Venus will be in the sign of Aquarius, which is in the 10th house as well, and it will also transit to the 11th house of Pisces or whatnot. Uh, towards the end of this transit, I believe, and whatnot, right? Or sometime in March, right? But so yeah, get into it. First Lord, sixth Lord is in the 10th house. Fourth Lord is the Sun is in the 10th house as well. K2 is in the 4th house in the Sun's Rashi. Mercury is the second and the 5th Lord. It's in the 10th house as well. And they're all conjunct Rahu, right? And on the 27th of February, around the 27th, I think it's like the 26th, 25th-ish or whatever, Mars will enter the sign of Aquarius as well, right? So Mars will be conjunct Rahu, Mercury, Sun, and Venus, all within the 10th house, right? So what is this saying? How can I coagulate or compress this into a nutshell of some sort, right? So let's start with the Ascendant Lord. So Ascendant Lord, sixth Lord is Venus. It's in the 10th house. It's with Rahu and it's with Sun, and Mercury is present too. This, with the Venus and Rahu coming into contact within itself, period, this can speak to you may have a new there when it comes to the partner, you know what I'm saying? Because Venus itself is a card of, you know what I'm saying, relationships, romance, and all of these different lovey-dovey type of feeling apparatuses and shits like that, right? So with Venus coming into the sign of Aquarius with Rahu, and it's with the sun as well. It's cool with Rahu because Rahu is in a powerful place and whatnot. It's not so cool with Rahu and the sun. And it's probably going to feel a bit more abused or afflicted, especially when Mars enters the picture with Rahu, with the sun, and with Venus. Now, Venus will be escaping Aquarius shortly, so Taurus ascendants, you know what I'm saying? Your ascendant Lord won't have to suffer for long or whatnot, but it is a bit of affliction to this particular transit or whatnot, right? So what I see is that there may be some sort of new relationship interest, or new partner, or you know what I'm saying, new potentiality on the table that can be for you to explore. You feel me? Something that's new on a Rahu type of level. Like, you feel me? Maybe a different type of race of individual that you come across, or a type of breed or mindset of individual or whatnot, or somebody who's just not necessarily aligned with your path, but you find some type of attraction to them or whatnot. And it might be a possibility or potentiality for you to explore, you know what I'm saying, what that can lead to. But uh, due to what this ascendant Lord is conjunct with and present with, it might be best for you to be cautious, to not just jump into a relationship of some sort during this time period, to not just try to get your rocks off, or to, you feel me, fulfill your desire, because it can prove to be quite of a burning experience to the ego, with Sun being present within this conjunction as well, and with Rahu being present, you feel me, can showcase some form of superficiality, or some form of emptiness, some form of cheating, some form of disrespect to the ego, in relation to the Venusian capacity and things of that nature. And plus, Venus is also the sixth lord. You know what I'm saying? So it can lead to unnecessary uh, clashes, fights, engagements that you don't necessarily want to deal with at this particular time. So it's best to not be too desirous. Like, don't even consume too much within this time. You'll be tested. You'll definitely be your heartstrings or your coochie strings or whatever strings that you might have, your desire strings within your body would definitely be pulled upon within this particular time. But you got to be careful to not just give your way into mindless desire and whatnot. This is actually a great time for high level creativity, though. You know what I'm saying? Besides the bullshit, like this is first lord, ascendant lord, first lord and 10th loss. That's a great. First lord, ascendant lord is in the 10th house. Sixth lord is in the 10th house as well. Sixth lord is in the 10th house for Rahu, Sun, Mercury. This is a high level time for creative venture. Especially if you happen to be like a merchant, or like if you own a business, or maybe if you like a model, or you know what I'm saying, maybe if you're somebody who deals within the realm of merchandise, creativity, art, or artistry, even if it happens to be music or things like that, this is a great time for you to really push the gas pedal on that. Not necessarily relationship or worrying about somebody else, but like getting into your own creative bag, and you know what I'm saying, letting your energetic juices flow, and coming up with whatever projects that you feel are needed to come up with and whatnot, right? This would be a time that particular thingness about you will definitely be heightened, and you'll definitely be more locked in towards building those particular aspects about yourself, and it definitely can lead into a more of a increase into the money. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes to career, like even if you're working a career, this might be a time to where you can actually either evolve within the career space that you're already within, evolve into a more comfortable position, or you can transition, move out of that career, start something completely new. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, it's more comfortable for you, it's better for you, it's more holistic for you. You know what I'm saying? It's something that actually feeds the Venusian desire of your ascended Lord or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Not even to say that you should quit, or you should, you know what I'm saying, leave your job or anything like that within this time period. We just had the eclipse. I wouldn't necessarily advise anybody to make any dramatic changes of that nature during this time period. But if you come up with a business idea or something that you could do on the side, something that really caters to, you know, that inner being, and things they would like to get out into the world or whatnot, like, you should definitely do that. You feel me? Even if it's just making foods, or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, modeling, cosplaying, things of that nature. You feel me? This is a wild time for this particular ascendant to really put themselves out in the public, put themselves out on display, to receive, you know what I'm saying? Not even like you gotta be an attention whore of some sort, but it's like, you feel me, to put up great constructions within the world. You know what I'm saying? Great efforts, and showcase great acts into the world. And it's Venus. So the acts have to deal with beauty. You know what I'm saying? They have to deal with aesthetic, appeasing others. You know what I'm saying? Uh can even be service oriented in some type of way, because Venus is the sixth lord, and Venus is a natural Venus has that natural desire to serve the ones that it loves and the ones that it's devoted to anyway. Like, that natural urge to cater and all that. So uh this is a good transit for, you feel me, career related, or life purpose related things and activities. 10th lord is in the 11th house. You know what I'm saying? 10th lord is in 11th. 10th lord being sacred from itself. It's like, during this time, which is going to last way longer than a month. You know, Saturn is going to be transiting in Pisces until sometime 2027. So yeah, let me do that. I'll say that for a different. I'll say that for a different video. But in general, when 10th Lord comes into 11th or whatever, especially when Saturn is a 10th Lord going into the 11th house, it's like Saturn is the 10th Lord of Aquarius going into the 11th house. It's like you're going to be learning how to get the results quicker without putting in as much of work and whatnot, right? Saturn likes to work exceptionally hard. It likes to set, restrictions upon itself or whatnot. And it likes to sacrifice due to discipline, yada, 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 which these things work and whatnot. But with 10th Lord going into the 11th house of Pisces, is going to be highlighting, okay, um, hard work is good. Hard work is fair. There's nothing wrong with hard work, but hard work doesn't necessarily work all of the time. You know what I'm saying? I actually need to release some of the areas within my consciousness that uh drive me to maybe work so hard or to be so solo minded, or you feel me, to be so solitary or whatnot. And I actually need to let go, to release, to have that Piscean type of nature about bringing in the abundance, bringing in the the infinite treasures of the subconscious, and all of this woke shit that people be saying or whatnot, right? And actually, linking up with others as well, or networking or organization of some sort with uh of like-minded spiritual individuals. You feel me? Definitely would be a great thing for the Taurus ascendant during the duration of Saturn's transit through the 11th house or whatnot, right? Find you spiritual friends, spiritual elders, spiritual big brothers, spiritual big sisters, you know what I'm saying? And satsang, get around these particular individuals, you feel me? It'll definitely help uplift you and make the process of adding more peace and equanimity to your life a lot easier and a lot truer and whatnot. Uh, and that's just beyond the month of the sun transit within Aquarius or whatnot. With Jupiter being in the second house aspect of 10th house as well. So Jupiter is the 8th lord, 11th lord in the second house aspect of 10th house. So 8th lord, you have to be careful, Taurus ascendant. And I should have touched on the fourth lord as well. Fourth, K2 is in the fourth. Sun is the fourth lord in the 10th house. It's being aspected by the 8th lord, and the 8th lord, fourth lord is with Rahu, Grahana dosha, being aspected by the 8th lord. So in the 10th house, this could be something in relation to home, an exposure of you could possibly be moving to some degree. You know what I'm saying? But this could relate to a couple different things. It feels like a home issue. Maybe you're switching a residence, you know what I'm saying? Maybe there's some problem or some situation being caused where you are staying right now is making it quite uncomfortable for you to reside peacefully within your own environment, within your own house, you know what I'm saying, within your own domain and whatnot. And you might be thinking about just letting it go completely. You feel me? You might be thinking about you feel me, moving somewhere else, moving across town, moving to a different state, city, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. You might be thinking about this might be the time period that you might give, a good amount of effort to actually make that plan happen or manifest, you know what I'm saying, during this time period where Sun is, conjunct Rahu and being aspected by Jupiter. But you don't want to make too hasty of a decision. I wouldn't necessarily make that decision within this particular time period or whatnot, as it could cause, you know what I'm saying, some type of further complication within your career or you feel me, your life direction, or you know what I'm saying, how you are gaining or looking to bring in the 10th house, you know what I'm saying, rewards and whatnot, right? So be careful about that. And Mars is the 12th lord, 12th, 7th lord too. So yes, when Mars comes into the 10th house and when Mars contacts the Rahu, this is definitely bringing it back to the things that I was saying about the partner and whatnot. Like this is definitely going to showcase some intensity, some potential deception, some potential deceit, some potential cheating, um, partner lies on your name, does something wrong to you, some wrongdoings, you know what I'm saying? Some maybe even some types of abuse, you feel me, some types of whatever that's thrown your way by the partner or whatever, um, to try to slow you down. But Mars is in a strong position. It will be cruising through your 10th house, even though it's Rahu. The sun will be there as well. So Mars is kind of getting that energetic support from the sun as well. Mercury will be retrograde. So even though, you know, the roaches or, you know, the enemies or the partner or whatever, they may particularly tempt you or try to get you to sway away from your path. 12th Lord, Ascended Lord will be exalted. Venus will cross over into Pisces, so that will give you a lot of protection. Jupiter is aspecting this 10th house as well, which is providing the protection as well. And Mars, you know, is transiting the 10th house, you know, having directional strength, the sun having directional strength as well, and Rahu having strength within this particular sign. Like Rahu operates very great in Aquarius. You feel me? It's not, I don't even see it as malefic in an evil way when it hits Aquarius. You feel me? Rahu, it really does more good than it does harm in Aquarius. That's just my opinion or whatever. But with these three factors being in place, plus the exalted ascended Lord that's about to happen, plus the Jupiter aspect of 10th house, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they're Taurus ascendant as well might be going through a spiritual process or might be going through a spiritual awakening or release of some sort, especially when Mars comes into contact with the Rahu. There could be some efforts of black magic or some efforts of deception, some efforts of somebody trying to hack you or hit an enemy of some sort trying to throw some dirt across your name. But Taurus ascendant is very focused within this particular time period. They're very focused into building their castle or to constructing their reality, or you know what I'm saying, to doing the discipline, the tapasya, in order to really manifest and to fructify something that they've been trying to do for a very long time or whatnot, right? And Taurus ascendant, actually, this is a great time for manifestation for Taurus ascendant. I'm not even bullshitting. 10th Lord is in the 11th house. It's about to be with the exalted ascendant Lord. So whatever that you've been looking for to manifest within this life, you will either start to see fruits of that particular thing coming into fruition, or you will start to see glimpses, you know what I'm saying, or you'll start to see the universes give you some type of support or some type of confirmation as to you're on the right particular path or whatnot. Now it does depend upon your chart configuration as well, and you know the amount of effort, the amount of self-effort, the amount of discipline that you're putting into yourself in order to make the best of your chart, right? So don't just take this for face value and whatnot. But this is all I got for Taurus Ascendant right now. Velocity Mooney.